spilling the tea?
Well, just our experience as Twin Flames Universe students. Hi, we're here to spill the tea.
Let's spill the tea.
Welcome back. We are going to share our experience as Twin Flames Universe students and go from there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But what did we came here for?
Well, I found Twin Flames Universe because I had woken up to my twin flame journey. I didn't know what a twin flame was, had no clue that I had one, and then I have this beautiful connection and runner chaser dynamic. How do I heal that? How do I resolve it? Searching all over the internet for help. I knew that someone had to be experiencing what I was experiencing. I spent over a year paying psychics, was obsessed with psychics, trying to confirm my twin flame and give me information about my twin flame. It was a rabbit hole, a never-ending rabbit hole. And then I found Twin Flames Universe. And what pulled me in was that everything that Jeff and Shalia shared in their YouTube videos deeply resonated in my heart. And I knew automatically they're speaking exactly to what it is that I'm feeling and experiencing. And I could see in front of me, there's two people that had what I desired to have. And so I reached out and I become a student very quickly because I resonated with everything. And then I started my inner healing journey. Yeah. Do you want to share like how you found Twin Flames Universe?
Well, I was dabbling for a long time because I didn't dare go on YouTube because I thought I don't know, I was this, I don't even know what this is. I had figured out about twin flames in around May 2017 or something. I just I Googled and I was like, but everything I read about like same sex twin flames was like, oh, it's, it was basically shit. It's like, you cannot not have a romantic partner in your same sex twin flame. And I'm like, that's some shit. Like, I ain't about that, right? Like, because obviously if you have a desire for a romantic partner, there is one for you. But then I finally mustered up the courage to go on YouTube and search same-sex twin flames. And a video popped up from some students of Jeff and Shalia. At the time, this was probably October 2017, so it took me quite a while to venture on there. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're like, what do you call it? They're kind of speaking my language here. I could resonate with what they were saying, which kind of like rang true in my heart rather than, no, that's not a romantic partner, right? They were like, you can have, and this is it. And then I got Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover, and I read through that like a breeze. They were, I signed up for a session. They were like, okay, this book, and I already read it. I'm good to go.
Already did it.
Already did. Get me, how do I get started? Get me in here, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just kind of like know when something's, you can feel it in your heart, right? This is it. Otherwise you'll have, like, I'm a pretty skeptical person generally, right? I'm like, checking things out, noticing, but sometimes you're just like, this feels good, and I'm going to test it out. So
yeah. That's one thing about us is we're very much follow our heart and try it on and ensure that it feels good to us. And everything that we've learned as students in Twin Flames Universe is it resonates and it feels really good. And as we have applied the work, the mirror exercise, the tool that we use, the spiritual tool that we use, our lives have completely transformed. And we would not have been able to heal separation without applying the mirror exercise, without doing the inner work. And if you are familiar with Twin Flames, then you know that it's an inner healing journey, and that's how you manifest your harmonious twin flame union. And as we healed, that's how we recognized each other as twin flames, because you get to know yourself on a deeper level. When you know yourself, then you naturally know your twin flame. You know the essence of them and you recognize them in your heart.
Yeah, and we had quite a little exploration and finding out we were twin flames. We have another story time on that. I think probably you can link that.
I can do that.
Yeah, kind of like how we met and how we figured out we were twin flames, because we had a little bit of a stretch and exploration there between us. So
yeah. So this video is just to share our deep gratitude for our spiritual teachers, Jeff and Shalia, and for the teaching teachings that they provide, because our lives have completely transformed in so many beautiful ways and continue to do so. And all of the things that have been said are simply untrue. And, you're welcome to reach out, ask questions, and we're happy to answer those. Yeah. Do you want to say?
Yeah. Yeah, just ask any question you want.
Well, I guess we can go ahead and answer like a lot of questions that we have received.
Yeah.
We might as well just go ahead and
Sure,
answer
sure.
them now.
Q&A.
If it
Yeah.
was like a TikTok, I could like put the,
Yeah.
put the insert
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah.
But yeah, like, so some of the questions that we've asked is that, were we paired up?
No.
No, like we just shared with you, I was guided. My intuition, I found Twin Flames Universe. Adam found Twin Flames Universe. And then in us,
No, we weren't. Nobody had this conversation with us.
right.
You're a twin flame. Nobody had that. We figured that out on our own. So
Yeah,
no.
like in us just following our own hearts and then doing the inner healing work, we naturally, like Adam was reaching out to me, back in 2018, wanting to do a reading. And you even said, like, watching the classes, you'd be like, "There's something about you," right? Like you intuitively know your twin flame. Like there's something about them that just draws you to them. You just feel magnetized to. And I felt that same magnetism, as we were becoming friends. And so the answer to that is no, that's absurd. We were not paired together. No one is paired together. Everyone simply does the inner work and then they, it's you. I feel this deep connection with, oh no, and then you work it out, right? You keep doing your inner healing work and there you go.
You have to explore either way, right? You have to explore
Right.
with, whatever's in front of you.
Exactly. Yeah. So what other questions?
Was I forced to transition? No.
This.
This is the big one, right?
This is the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was I? No. I shared some of my story in the open forum recently, I think. So no, there was never any conversation where Jeff and Shalia were like, "You're a man, you got to transition now." Never a thing. I was asking my coaches at the time about it. I was like, "Hey, this thing, I'm feeling this thing," and we were kind of like getting clear together. And I could see like things from my life where that kind of made sense, kind of like when you're later years, you're kind of looking back on your life and things just make sense. So yeah, never have I ever had a conversation with Jeff and Shalia that they have said, "Go change, go do the things," all that stuff, right? I have just like had a very supportive community in exploring myself, my, I guess, gender identity, you could say. Well, myself, right? Because this is kind of like what we teach is like you explore yourself, you get clear with yourself who you are and just be yourself, whoever that is, right? There's no like, okay, let's put you in a box now, this and that, right?
Yeah, we've talked about this before too in another video, how as a little girl growing up, I was confused within myself and I tried to be a boy. I wore boy clothes. I even considered chopping my hair off. And, I was embarrassed of that I was a feminine and I wanted to be, I was a tomboy. It's a term that you call like a female that's,
I think they know.
tomboy. And I was suppressing myself, right? Because I thought I'd fit in better if I was a boy. And then my twin flame was experiencing that same confusion, and you were being a girl, right? Living your life as a girl. And so because we didn't accept ourselves, we were rejecting who we truly were. You can see your twin flame is you. So it was manifesting in both of us, same way, just in different sides of the coin. And so as we've healed here, I've embodied my femininity, which is who I truly am at the core. And then that masculine energy is with Adam, which is what Adam is, healing.
This is what we resonate with. Right. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's totally fine.
Exactly.
You do you. I mean, I could care less what you do with your life, right? Just be good, be joyful, and have fun, right?
Right.
But this is what we resonate with. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's quite.
Yeah. Are there any other questions that we have gotten that haven't been addressed yet? Yeah. So another question that we've gotten is that, are two feminines or two masculines welcomed in the community? Absolutely, yes. Everyone is welcomed. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you do with your life. Everyone is welcome in the community. It's a place where you can come and you can really embody your authentic self, really get get to know yourself on a deep level. And you do that just through self-love. That's it. You love yourself. The way you do that is you notice that you feel upset. Okay. Well, you identify the upset and then you love yourself. And that's another thing too. The mirror exercise is often referred to all over the place as a blaming tool or a faulting tool. That's not what it is, guys. It's a self-love tool. You find that part of you that's upset and you have compassion. You have deep love. You be patient with yourself. It's a very gentle, loving thing. It's not to fault or blame. That's absurd.
Yeah, I just want to mention we had a couple of new people that were kind of like interested but super skeptical about the mirror exercise join one of our group coaching classes, and they were like very surprised at how gentle and peaceful the whole mirror exercise was. It wasn't what they thought it was. It wasn't, you know, any self-blame or now you're responsible for all your traumas. No, they were like, oh, this is totally different. And they loved it basically. So kind of like you can't like read about it and just kind of like make it fit, and you have to like try it on and, you know, maybe, you know, test it out and maybe from someone who knows how to do it. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, never do I feel like I have to take on blame. Oh yeah, my fault. Like no, that's
Shame
not.
on you.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's ridiculous. That's nonsense. And that's not what this is. It's a self-love.
Yeah, and I
Right?
feel like the people that actually do the mirror exercise in this community, if we were going around blaming ourselves all the time, we would all be like a bunch of like anxiety-ridden people who couldn't move or we couldn't achieve anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd see like just a group of miserable people, but that's not it. You come in there and you see like a lot of like happiness and joy and love and people having breakthroughs on their journeys. Like that's all you see all the time.
Normally you have people that come into this work or even people who are not in the work, they walk around every day blaming themselves for things and oh, is it me, or you know, it's probably my fault. If you know, of course if you live through traumas and things, you're gonna be living in that state. But I would say that it had actually changed how I live my life like that, because that was how I used to live. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Good. All right. Well, I feel like we have addressed some of the questions that we've recently received, and you're welcome to pop more of them below in the comment section, and we can make another video and address those. And yeah, have anything else you want to share?
No, I think just if you post like natural questions, I think like we have a filter on there for profanities and stuff, so they will be filtered out if that's the case. So just use, you know, common language and you will be fine. We will be answering. All right.
All right. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.